Okay, NAET. This is my passion. Natural alternate energy therapy. It works on the energy of the body, as in the energy in the meridians of the body, the meridians being the nerve pathways. So if there's an interference in that, then you get symptoms. That's the problem. It's like acupuncture without the needles. So that's how we clear it. We just tap down the spine, the spinous process, clearing the energy of the body while the body has the allergen in contact with it. So we're virtually retraining the brain, rebalancing the energy of the body so the body can accept these things. So we work on sensitivities and intolerances. That might be sensitivities or intolerances to food, airborne pollutants, chemicals, things you touch, anything like that. The sort of things that we treat are people who have problems with gluten intolerance, fructose malabsorption, lactose intolerance, irritable bowel syndrome. I had one little boy came in and all he could say is, "Mummy, pain in tummy," and he wouldn't eat very much. He could not, and his mum didn't know what was wrong with him. So we treated him for various things when we did all the basic programs, and he was eating everything and he had no pain anymore, so that was really good. Okay, symptoms can be, as I said, the pain in the tummy, bloating, diarrhea or constipation, skin problems, asthma, eczema, hay fever, congestion. A lot of congestion with the lactose intolerance and dust and dust mites, a lot of congestion. The hay fever symptoms for pollens of itchy eyes, itchy nose, runny eyes, runny nose, that type of thing. One lady had, she thought she was going mad, she really did, because she would be quite okay. She'd go to bed at night and she'd be in bed for a little short period of time and she'd start to have really bad hives, itching spots and lumps all over her arms. And when she finally fell asleep, she'd wake up in the morning, it would be all right. She'd go to the doctors. No, nothing to show. No, nothing. It was really bizarre. And she phoned me in desperation because most people try everything before they come to us. We went through the whole basic program and we got good results, really good results. But I wasn't happy because she said, "Oh, look, it's terrific. All I've got is 1 or 2 spots around the wrist now." And I said, "Yeah, but that means that it's not totally cleared." So when we were talking, she happened to say that she'd had a lot of anaesthetic with her teeth. And at the same time, she was very, very stressed. She was terrified of the dentist. So we went and got a vial of the anaesthetics from the dentist and treated her for that. She's had no problems ever since. The program for NAET takes, I always say it takes at least 10 treatments. Sometimes it takes more. Generally, it's at least 10 treatments. Sometimes it takes less. Sometimes you can get away with under 6. It just depends what's wrong. Whether it's a really bad thing that people have got problems with everything, or whether it's just a digestive problem, it depends. There's a protocol to it. We have to get rid of the underlying sensitivities because it's the underlying sensitivities that are the problem. So what's the underlying sensitivities that make your body respond to pollens with hay fever? I don't get hay fever. I don't have the underlying sensitivities. And that's what we've got to do, get rid of those. And in doing that, in the course of doing that, that builds up the immune system, so it helps the body to heal itself as well. So I'm getting a lot of people now, whereas before it was always just for intolerances or sensitivities, now we're getting these people referring their families saying, "Look, it helped my immune system. You're always getting coughs and colds, or you pick up everything that's going around. Let's build up your immune system." And people are finding that they don't have what they would term sensitivities or intolerances to anything in particular, but their general health is picking up. People who I've treated are fructose malabsorption, Crohn's disease. We don't cure these people. We're not claiming to cure these people, but we get rid of their symptoms. Why would people choose NAET instead of orthodox? Generally they don't. They go to orthodox first. They go everywhere first. And NAET is their last chance, so they say. A lot of people have seen people who've had problems and have been treated by NAET. They are the ones that will come and see me. I have clients coming from all over. I've got one lady who does a 9-hour round trip, and her friends say to her, "Why do you do a 9-hour round trip for a half-an-hour treatment?" And she said, "It's not about the trip, it's about the results that I get." A lot of people, because they don't understand NAET, think it's spooky-doo. It's not. There's nothing to do with spiritual energy or anything like that. When we talk about the energy, I'm talking about the energy that makes my finger do that. So for me to have to be able to do that, I have to first of all think I want to do it. And then on such a subconscious level, automatic level, I think I want to do that. The thoughts at the base of the brain stem, that travels down the nerve pathways or the meridians to that muscle and contracts that muscle. That's the energy we're talking about. We're not talking about anything other than that. It's all anatomy and physiology. That's the kinesiology that we talk about. That is also anatomy and physiology. It's a reaction of the body to the vibrational frequency of that allergen that's in the hand. That's what it recognises. So now, for example, if I'm sitting here talking to you for half an hour and then all of a sudden you say to me, "Do you realise you've got a spider on your shoulder?" What do you think is going to happen? My adrenals are going to pump, my heart's going to start thumping, the blood's going to be drawn to the muscles rather than any other part of the body, and I'll be ready for the fight-flight. That's just in response. My body has responded to a thought. So sure, the body does respond with a locked or unlocked muscle to the vibrational frequency that's put in its hand, it's in contact with. I'm Giles, naturopath and clinical hypnotherapist. I help people to regain their health and well-being using natural means. I use hypnotherapy, naturopathy, and treatments for intolerances and sensitivities. So if you want to regain your health naturally, if you've got a problem with sensitivities, if you want to give up smoking, if you want to lose a bit of extra weight, please don't hesitate to ring me on 9763 8225. That's 9763 8225, or visit my website at www.carolgiles.com.au.